Whether you have $10,000 or $1 million to invest, you will learn a great deal from this video about Warren Buffett that you may not already know. But first, what's up, bulls? Are you wondering what the best stock to buy is? Maybe you're asking yourself, what is the current situation of the global economy? Or just thinking about whether we are in a deep recession or not. Good for you. You are in the right channel, because that is what we discuss in Stockologist. If you're new, hit the like button and subscribe button, and let us start the discussions. Despite being a multi-billionaire, Warren's first stock purchase cost him less than $120 at the age of 11. Buffett bought 3 shares of a company called City Services Preferred for around $38 per share. He has come a long way since then, as his current net worth exceeds $100 billion, and he sits at the helm of a company currently valued at over $600 billion. Warren said that the key is to have a very long haul, which means starting very young or living very long. The principle of compound interest is one of the most significant takeaways from this Warren Buffett clip. There is a proverb that is frequently credited to Albert Einstein. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Those who comprehend it gain it, while those who do not pay it. The power of compound interest is undeniable. Warren Buffett's whole life and career is a superb illustration of the incredible influence compound interest can have on wealth creation. Listen to this little-known fact. Buffett didn't become a billionaire until he was in his 50s. In fact, of Buffett's net worth was earned after his 50th birthday. There's no debate that Warren Buffett has been a great investor since he was 24 years old working for his mentor, Ben Graham, in New York. However, part of the reason he is so wealthy and well-known as a result is that he has successfully invested till his 80s to 90s. This image illustrates the benefits of compound interest. This is a $2.4 billion rise from his previous net worth of $3.8 billion. Buffett gained more net wealth during this 3-year period than he did during his first years of life. Buffett also gained almost $1 billion in net worth between the ages of 83 and 91. In these 8 years, his net worth climbed at an average pace of about $4 billion per year. He accumulated more wealth in a single year than he did in his first 8 years of existence combined. This may seem absurd, but this is how compound interest works. Improvements in wealth due to compound interest are exponential rather than linear. Let's examine the impact of compound interest on a $10 investment portfolio. Let's say your $10 portfolio is invested over a 40-year time period at a 10% average annual return. You're able to increase your portfolio from $10,000 to nearly $500,000 in value. There are 2 variables that influence the effectiveness of compound interest: time and rate of return. The key to growing wealth is to maximize both of these variables. In reference to our example, this is why one of Warren Buffett's tips for growing a $10,000 portfolio is to begin investing early. Your investment portfolio grows from a few $1,000s to approximately $1 million if the time period is extended by additional years. However, don't be disheartened. If you're not extremely young, the most essential thing is to begin investing as soon as possible. The annual return is the other aspect that affects how large your portfolio will become. Let's imagine you're able to earn an average yearly return of 12 instead of 10. It's only 2 additional percentage points, so you may think it wouldn't make much of a difference. However, your portfolio more than doubles in size when the return is 12. The portfolio's value will climb rapidly. This astonished me when I heard that what appears to be a minor variation in annual returns can have a tremendous impact on your portfolio size, which brings us perfectly into the next section of the film, on how to maximize your returns by following Buffett's instructions. Buffett has stated on a number of occasions that if he were managing lesser sum of money, he would be able to generate yearly returns of or better. Well, picture how quickly your money would compound if you were able to expand it at a rate of 10% per year. There is one important modification that Warren Buffett would make to his investing approach if he wanted to create such astronomical returns. He would prioritize smaller companies. You may be wondering, why smaller companies? The answer is shockingly simple. Fewer people are paying attention to them. As an investor, in order to generate higher returns, you must find companies that are extremely undervalued. As companies get larger, they naturally receive more attention from professional and retail investors. And as the number of people following a company increases, the likelihood of that company being extremely undervalued decreases. Imagine you're trying to buy a home or rent an apartment, and there are 1,000 other people seeing that property at the same time. Given the heightened competition, your chances of getting a fair price are not very good. If you walked up at the same property but the owner failed to market it, and you were the only person who showed up to view it, your chances of getting a decent deal would be far higher than if you were competing with 1,000 other people. This similar approach applies to investing in equities. You should concentrate your attention on stocks that aren't closely followed and receive very little attention. Peter Lynch, a well-known investor, has discussed an additional benefit of investing in small companies on average. And these companies are nearly always modest. It is easier for small businesses to grow than for huge ones. Imagine, that was how Peter Lynch described it. You're comparing two businesses. One of them earns $1 million in profit annually, while the other earns $1 billion. Which one do you think will find it simpler to multiply its profit by 10? For the first company, increasing its annual profit from $1 million to $2 million represents an increase of $1 million, while increasing its annual profit from $1 billion to $2 billion represents an increase of $1 billion. Before a corporation runs out of potential clients, there are only so many people in the world who can purchase its product. This is why it is difficult for really huge stocks to develop as quickly as smaller companies. And I guess that is the end of this video. Comment below what you think of our topic. Let's start a discussion in the comment section. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. This will help us at Stockologist grow our channel even more. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.